everyone, welcome to another video. This time I'm going to be setting up a tent. The reason why I am setting up a tent instead of using Goldilocks is because I'm now using a CPAP, and that requires electricity, and I do not have electricity in the van, and I don't have a battery pack yet. So for the meanwhile, while I save up to get a battery pack to use the van, I'm going to be using a tent that I got on sale. So let's see if I can get this thing set up by myself. But more before I get started, I need a flat space with grass and no twigs and rocks to be able to set it up, because I want to make sure that I don't rip the bottom or any other part of the tent for that matter. So I am using my parents' backyard to be able to do that, because I live in this downtown area where I don't have grass, and so I didn't want to rent a camping spot just to be able to do the setup. So wanted to try this out first before I take it out and actually do a camping trip with it. The other thing that I guess I should talk about is that this is a tent that sleeps, I believe, 6, and it has a screened-in front porch. I wanted to have the screened-in front porch for a couple of different reasons. I didn't want to have to take a canopy that would have a screened-in area with me. Here in Iowa, we have a lot of mosquitoes, especially around the lakes where I go camping, and so I wanted a way or a place to be able to escape those mosquitoes when I go camping, and just having it attached to the tent made sense. So that's a couple reasons why I got the tent that I did, and I hope the wind noise is not too bad on this video because it is very windy. But I am going to go into a time lapse of me setting up the tent. Okay, so we got the tent set up. It is now time to put on the rain fly and see if it's gonna blow away, because it's tried already. I can see the stakes just slowly pulling out of the ground. I gotta go fix that. Blown hair and all. Finally got the rain fly on. It's not completely staked like it should be, but at least I know now the trick to getting the rain fly on and how it's going to be set up. Let me take a walk around and show you. Let's go see this bad boy. Okay, so pardon the wobblies, but this is the Coleman tent. As you can see, I don't have all the rain flies staked down. More things I can do. This here. I think once I pull the stakes back, it'll be tight, and the rain will just slide right off, and I can leave the windows open when it's raining. Let's go see the inside. So this is the screened-in porch, which will be big enough for me to keep my camp chair in and we'll keep the bugs out of the tent. Yes, hooray. Okay. Rain safe zipper on the inside because you never know which way the wind is going to blow from. Oh, it's so spacious in here. This is going to be great. Full windows on all three sides. Screened top, so when I can take the rain fly off, I can. There is a pocket down here for when you do have to close the windows because of rain. You can keep that open for airflow. There is a electrical port opening on sides for my CPAP electric. It is tall enough for me to stand up in, which isn't saying much because I'm only 5'6", but plenty of headroom so I can change. I don't have to bend over, which is great for my disabilities. I'm not supposed to bend too much. There's a little storage packet here. That's nice little feature. Windows that tie up, but lots of airflow when they're down. Like today's a windy day. If I was in here sleeping, it would be just perfect with the rain fly up and the windows down a little bit. The wind would just be flowing through here. It'd be great. The screened in porch is wonderful. I love this feature. It will be used a lot. So that is my new camping tent to be able to use my CPAP. So because of my disabilities, I have to use that these days. So this is what I'll be going out camping in. It's a little big for me, but it has all the features that I want. Take this bad boy down. Let's see if we can get it back in the bag. Disappointing news. So as I was filming the takedown of the tent, the camera knocked over and it went to the sky, as you've seen. And as I was taking down the tent, I just decided that I wasn't going to pick it back up. So I was able to get it down. I was able to finally get it in the bag. It took me way too long. I should have read the instructions a little bit better about how to fold it and get all the air out and those kinds of things. I will do that next time and be prepared. But it is back in the bag, not with the poles and the stakes. They're separate. I couldn't get it all back in the bag, the carry bag, but that's probably normal. It's kind of like getting a sleeping bag back in the original bag. Doesn't always quite work out so well. So anyway, tent is down, put away. I think it's going to work out great for me. It only took me probably about 45 minutes to set it up, but that was the first time I was filming. And then it probably took me about a half hour to take it down and get it stuffed into the bag. So I feel like that's not too bad of a setup for me. And if it's not as windy as it was today, like it was ridiculously windy today, feels good outside. It's a little bit cooler. As you can see, I was wearing a jacket. Was not very warm outside. It started to warm up now this afternoon, but this morning it was not that warm. So yeah, the wind played a factor in how long it took me as well, and just trying to figure things out without I didn't read any of the instructions, people. No instructions. I've been camping enough as a youth that I know how to kind of put up a tent, so I didn't need to read the instructions. The rainfly though, that kind of tested me, but I think it was more the wind than anything. But at the end of setting it up, it was actually the wind that helped me get it on. So you know, there's good and bad to wind, I guess. So I'm looking forward to my next camping trip. I'm glad you came along. Let me know what kind of tent that you use in the comment section, and if you go camping. I'm always excited to see those kind of things and check them out. And let me know if you don't go camping, and if you ever think that you would. It's an adventure, and I just kind of like, it's just an extension of my hiking. I'll be able to do more things, and I'll be able to cook out more and burn more food out outdoors, and just kind of explore things. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope to see you on the next one.